Where did you two meet?
An embassy reception in Damascus. And once one meets another one, they glide around together for the rest of their lives. I love you.
Me too.
Adam managed to rescue you from the jaws of journalism. How was the training?
It was amazing.
Whatever happened in the past, our job is to deal with the present danger.
It's a strange dream. I was trying to get across the bridge, and you were on the other side.
I thought your name was Nick Harding.
Nick Harding, Johnny Baxter. You'll get used to it. If you could go after Yazdi, you would. Wouldn't you? What's this? A whole morning shopping and no bags?
I don't say anything I like, that's all.
You feeling all right? I'll take your temperature.
Fine.
What's wrong?
Nothing, I'm fine.
Fee, what's the matter?
Too many people in town.
You've got a lot to make up for, man.
It's a shame you won't be with us in London for the celebrations. I'm told that the centre is an incredibly beautiful building.
I'm afraid our Foreign Office is a bit of a miser when it comes to travel allowances. Still, I'll make sure I see it on my next trip home.
Inshallah. I look forward to meeting your colleagues when I'm there. There is so much to discuss.
Have a safe trip. Ali?
Mr. Ambassador.
Came in from 6. It's from our ambassador in Damascus. He thinks he's found a possible way into the regime's inner circle.
And they say diplomacy doesn't work anymore.
Harry, I think this could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. Nobody wants another Iraq, least of all them, and if they're prepared to talk...
Or listen. Who made the first move?
Their foreign minister, Riyad Barzali. Actually, he's on his way over to London for the opening of their new cultural centre.
Excellent.
Harry, I want this.
I still think it's a bad idea.
It's not every day the Foreign Minister of Syria says he wants to have a quiet chat.
We're not even sure that's the case.
The Foreign Office seem to think so. Come on, Wes, bedtime.
2 more minutes, please.
All right, 2 minutes.
There are 100 other ways we could have done this, none of which would have required your presence.
I know these people.
I was there too, remember?
I know their way of thinking more intimately. Besides, they'll be less suspicious of a woman.
I don't get this. We spent the last 10 years trying to avoid your being exposed to anything even remotely connected to the Syrian government, and here you are plunging headfirst into the biggest gathering of Syrian diplomats this city's ever seen.
Adam, we've been through the guest list a dozen times. There isn't a single name on there I recognise. No one there's going to know me. And even if they do, so what? My ex-husband turned out to be an Israeli spy, not me. I left the country a disgraced widow. No one's going to bear me a grudge.
That's if anyone still buys that little fairy tale.
It's been hanging over us long enough, don't you think?
What do you mean? What's the matter? You've been acting weird for weeks.
I'm just tired of continually living a lie.
So, have you got a visual on Fiona yet?
Not yet, no.
In medieval history, all the Crusader castles.
Joe?
I've got her 3 o'clock. She's about to make contact.
Okay, everyone. Eyes and ears on Fiona. Anyone even looks like they've recognised her, I want to know about it.
Mr. Barzali, pleasure to meet you. Ambassador Wright speaks so highly of you.
Well, the ambassador is too kind.
If you have any time to spare at all during your visit, I'd love the chance to tell you about my PR company. We've been doing some great work for the Saudi government. Ambassador Wright thinks we'd have a lot to talk about.
I'm sure we can arrange something.
أنا في لندن لافتتاح المركز الجديد. مرة تصدق مين قدامي هلا.
Barzali's just called. He wants to set up a meeting at the embassy to discuss ways of using Fiona's PR talents.
They need it. What do we know about him?
Riyad Barzali, 54, married, 3 children. He's a follower. Toes the party line, keeps his head down and does what he's told in return for a prestigious position and a comfortable life.
So we're saying the man's not one to ruffle feathers?
Until now.
So why all the cloak and dagger routine? Why doesn't he just set up a meeting and tell us what's on his mind? He's got diplomatic status.
You obviously haven't met Ali.
Ali.
Barzali's Secret Service minder. If we want to talk to Barzali, we're going to have to get around him.
The Syrian government have a notorious intelligence service, the Mukhabarat. Think KGB on steroids.
They keep tabs on everyone, layer upon layer of watchers all snooping on one another in a frenzy of paranoia. Barzali practically can't brush his teeth without his minder around.
And one wrong word can get you into serious trouble out there.
So, we have a foreign minister who seems intent on...
I'd say he wants to talk.
But we have no idea what he wants to talk about.
We've been trying to make inroads into that government for years with no success. If we can establish a relationship with an insider, it's definitely worth pursuing. Although...
What?
Well, I'd take everything he has to say with a bucket full of salt.
We've still got to hear him out.
Yeah, but given what Adam says, do we trust him?
The Foreign Office think it's worth a shot, and they want us to make it happen. Ideally, without getting Mr. Barzali summoned back home for an extended session with the red-hot poker. You're willing to take this further?
I've already established contact. It would be stupid to waste that. Besides, it could make them suspicious.
Adam.
Fiona's legend's fully backstopped. She'll be wired at all times. We'll take all the necessary precautions. But I don't want you going in there alone. Take Jo with you. She'll dilute your presence. Take the focus off you.
You ready for this?
Absolutely.
Okay, then. Saudis have been doing it in the States for years.
They're actually running ads, telling people they're the good guys.
How long do I have to get through this?
We're seeing him tomorrow morning.
Here I was thinking I was done with homework in this lifetime.
Difference is now you're getting paid for it.
Okay.
Ruth, I'd like to keep an eye on all Syrians coming through passport control.
We're looking for anyone in particular?
Well, if I'm going to bump into someone who knows me from the old days while I'm out there